In the grand tapestry of our planet's history, few threads are as compelling or as enigmatic as the legacy left by our ancestors. Throughout history, humanity has built incredible structures that continue to puzzle scientists today. These are not merely piles of stone. They are silent testaments to an ingenuity and determination that, in many ways, seem to defy the perceived limitations of their time. They stand against the relentless march of centuries, their secrets held fast within their ancient forms, inviting us to look closer, to question what we think we know about our own past and the capabilities of those who came before us. My name is Dr. Helena Costa, and for as long as I can remember, I have been captivated by these echoes of a forgotten world. The sheer scale, the baffling precision, the unanswered questions, they speak to a deep and universal human curiosity. We often look to the future for wonders, yet some of the greatest marvels lie buried in the annals of our history, waiting to be understood. It is a profound privilege to be able to share this exploration with you, to walk together through the shadows of time and marvel at the enduring mysteries that our forebears have bequeathed to us. Join me on this extraordinary expedition. Let's explore 7 ancient constructs that modern science still can't fully explain. From the sun-scorched deserts of Egypt to the high plains of the Andes, we will journey across the globe to witness these magnificent enigmas firsthand. We shall delve into the heart of mysteries that have stumped the brightest minds for generations, seeking not just answers, but a deeper connection to the vast, sprawling story of human existence on this remarkable planet we call home. Our journey begins here, on the Giza Plateau in Egypt, under the watchful gaze of the last surviving wonder of the ancient world, the Great Pyramid of Khufu. For over 4.5 millennia, it has stood as a monumental testament to a civilization's ambition. It is comprised of an estimated 2.3 million stone blocks, some weighing as much as 80 tons, quarried and transported from hundreds of miles away. The prevailing theory involves immense manpower and ingenious systems of ramps, yet the sheer logistical challenge of raising this structure with such accuracy, without modern machinery, remains a subject of intense and fascinating debate among engineers and Egyptologists alike. But the true mystery deepens when one considers its alignment. The pyramid is oriented to true north with a degree of accuracy, within 1/15 of a degree. That is simply astonishing, a feat that would challenge even modern surveyors with our GPS and satellite technology. How did the ancient Egyptians, with the tools at their disposal, achieve such celestial precision? Was it through observing the stars, a meticulous and patient mapping of the heavens? The pyramid is not just a tomb, it is a cosmic clock, a riddle written in limestone and granite that continues to challenge our understanding of ancient knowledge and its profound connection to the universe. We travel now to the windswept Salisbury Plain in England, home to a circle of silent brooding giants, Stonehenge. These monolithic stones, arranged in a deliberate and mysterious pattern, have captured the human imagination for countless generations. The largest of them, the Sarsens, weigh up to 30 tons and were dragged from Marlborough Downs, over 20 miles away. An incredible feat of collective effort, but even more perplexing are the smaller bluestones, which geological analysis has traced to the Preseli Hills in Wales. A staggering journey of more than 150 miles over land and possibly sea. The question of how is matched only by the enduring question of why. Was it a temple for sun worship, its principal axis aligned perfectly with the solstices? Or perhaps an astronomical observatory, a sophisticated calendar for predicting celestial events? Some theories suggest it was a place of healing, a destination for ancient pilgrims, while others point to it as a sacred burial ground for a dynasty of kings. Each stone here is imbued with a silent story, a purpose lost to the mists of time. Stonehenge does not give up its secrets easily. It simply stands, a powerful and timeless monument to the enduring spiritual and scientific quest of its Neolithic creators. High in the Bolivian Andes, at an altitude of nearly 13,000 feet, we find the ruins of Puma Punku. At first glance, it appears as a chaotic jumble of massive stone slabs, but upon closer inspection, one discovers a level of craftsmanship that is almost beyond belief. The site is strewn with enormous blocks of andesite and red sandstone, intricately carved with a precision that seems utterly impossible for a civilization believed to have lacked writing and the wheel. Here we see stones cut with perfectly straight edges, complex interlocking shapes, and smooth, almost polished surfaces. The most famous of these are the H blocks, all uniformly shaped as if mass-produced from a single mold, yet carved from solid stone. Many of these blocks feature drill holes and intricate interior corners that modern stonemasons admit would be a significant challenge to replicate today, even with diamond-tipped power tools. How did the Tiwanaku culture, around 500 AD, achieve this level of geometric perfection? The stones fit together with no mortar, like a giant, complex puzzle. Puma Punku, the gateway of the Puma, remains a profound enigma, a testament to a lost technology that defies our conventional understanding of ancient capabilities. From the high Andes, we descend to the arid coastal plains of Peru to witness an art gallery on a truly epic scale. Etched into the desert floor are the Nazca Lines, a series of enormous geoglyphs that can only be truly appreciated from the air. There are hundreds of individual figures, ranging from simple geometric lines and trapezoids to complex and beautiful depictions of animals. A hummingbird, a spider, a monkey, and even a whale, created by the Nazca culture between 500 BC and 500 AD. These lines were made by removing the reddish-brown, iron oxide-coated pebbles of the desert surface to reveal the lighter-colored ground beneath. Their preservation over 2 millennia is a marvel of the dry, windless climate, but their purpose remains one of archaeology's greatest mysteries. Why create such colossal images that could not be seen in their entirety from the ground? Were they signals to celestial gods, a form of ritualistic pathway for religious ceremonies, or perhaps an astronomical calendar marking the positions of the stars and planets? Some have even speculated they were related to water rituals, a desperate plea to the gods in one of the driest places on Earth. The Nazca Lines are a silent, sprawling message, its intended audience and meaning still lost to the desert sands. We return to the Andes, to the hills above Cusco, the ancient capital of the Inca Empire in Peru. Here stands the magnificent walled complex of Sacsayhuaman. While often described as a fortress, its true purpose may have been far more ceremonial. What is undeniable, however, is the sheer megalithic grandeur of its construction. The walls are built from enormous blocks of limestone, the largest of which is estimated to weigh over 125 tons. These colossal stones were quarried miles away and hold up a steep mountainside to this very spot. The true marvel of Sacsayhuaman lies not just in the size of its stones, but in their extraordinary joinery. They are fitted together with such breathtaking precision that not even a single sheet of paper can be inserted between them. The blocks are polygonal, many with more than a dozen unique angles, yet they interlock perfectly with their neighbors, creating a flexible, earthquake-resistant structure. The Inca had no mortar, no iron tools to shape these stones with such accuracy. How they managed to cut, transport, and fit these behemoths together remains a source of profound wonder and speculation, a puzzle of engineering that has yet to be fully solved. Our journey now takes us to Lebanon, to the ancient city of Baalbek. Here, within a Roman temple complex dedicated to Jupiter, lies a foundation that predates the Romans by an unknown period. It is this foundation that holds one of the most staggering mysteries of the ancient world, the Trilithon. This is a series of 3 horizontally laid limestone blocks, each measuring approximately 64 feet long and 14 feet high. Each one is estimated to weigh a truly mind-boggling 800 tons. They are among the largest single blocks of stone ever quarried and moved in human history. How were they transported from the quarry, nearly a mile away, and then lifted over 20 feet into the air, to to be placed with such precision upon a lower course of stones. The engineering required to move an 800-ton object is immense even by today's standards, requiring specialized heavy-lift cranes and transport vehicles. In a nearby quarry, an even larger monolith lies unfinished, known as the Stone of the Pregnant Woman. It weighs an estimated 1,200 tons. It is as if the builders were testing the very limits of what was physically possible, leaving behind a foundation so immense that it has fueled legends of giants and gods for centuries. For our final mystery, we venture to Zhejiang province in China, to a discovery made as recently as 1992. When local villagers decided to pump the water out of several small ponds, they uncovered something extraordinary: the Longyu Caves. This is not a natural cave system, but a vast, man-made subterranean world. At least 24 hand-dug caverns have been found, each with an average floor space of over 1,000 square meters and ceilings soaring up to 30 meters high. It is estimated that nearly 1 million cubic meters of solid siltstone were excavated to create this underground network. The enigma of the Longyu Caves is profound and multifaceted. There is absolutely no historical record of their construction, a baffling omission for a project of such monumental scale in a culture known for its meticulous record-keeping. Who built them, and for what purpose? Were they an imperial tomb, a secret military base, or a place of refuge? Furthermore, the walls and ceilings of every cave are adorned with parallel chisel marks, set at a uniform 60-degree angle, a decorative yet laborious choice. For a project that took place entirely in the dark, this consistency is astounding. The caves are a silent, empty metropolis, their creators and their purpose a complete mystery. From the sun-bleached stones of Giza to the dark, silent caverns of Longyu, our journey through these ancient enigmas comes to a close. We have stood in the shadow of giants, walked pathways meant for gods, and marveled at a precision that seems to defy its own era. These 7 sites are more than just historical curiosities. They are humbling reminders of the ingenuity and ambition that have always defined the human spirit. They challenge our assumptions and push the boundaries of what we believe was possible in the ancient world. These ancient wonders remind us how much we still have to learn about our past. Each unanswered question is not a failure of science, but an invitation to dig deeper, to think more creatively, and to listen more closely to the stories that these stones are trying to tell us across the gulf of millennia. They are a vital part of our shared global heritage, a puzzle that connects us directly to the minds and hands of ancestors we have never met. The quest to understand them is, in essence, a quest to understand ourselves more fully. The story of humanity is far from complete, and perhaps the greatest discoveries are still lying in wait, hidden beneath the sands, under the waves, or deep within the earth. The past, it seems, still has many secrets to reveal. I want to extend my deepest gratitude to you for joining me on this exploration of the unknown. Which of these constructs do you find most mysterious? Is there another ancient enigma that fascinates you? Let us know in the comments. Your curiosity is the fuel for our next adventure.